And hello, visuals. Welcome back to the Visual Guys Entertainment News Podcast with me and Christopher on a it'd be a cold night for Christopher, I'm assuming.
Yep.
It's too brittle. The fucking you know when it's been proper baldies that we are, and you get hit with that fucking wind at the back of your neck. So the worst thing about being a little baldy, I don't fucking care, right? Because I look like a fucking geezer. But the fucking icy cold, it's when an icy cold wind blasts you anyway, it's fine. When it's the fucking top of your bald napper, it's minging. And I'm freshly shaven down as well. So, fucking baldy bald. Am I? Freshly shaven?
Oh, your hair.
Well, I do it every twice a week, like I said.
I don't know what you meant.
Nowhere else. Well, to be fair, actually, I'm not like that. I'm not that like much of a hairy person.
I'm not.
No. I am quite unmanly in that regard.
I am myself. I might have a couple of hairs on my chest about it.
I can see some of the boys at work when they're getting changed for work or whatever, they're like big like fucking bushes on the chest and shit. I'm like, I've got a little bit on my face and that's about it. Yeah. Everywhere else I'm losing it up here. It's pretty virtually gone up here, and everywhere else is like, it doesn't help as well. They've got blonde hairs and shit. Anyway, sorry, don't know why the fuck we're talking about the biology of man in crisis bodies. What a good way to introduce fucking in shit life. It is the Entertainment News Podcast. We're off to go see Primate. It's called Primate. Primate.
Well, I thought it was called Primal, but I think it's
called Primal.
But I think it's called Primate.
About a monkey. We're gonna go watch a fucked up monkey do fucked up shit. I'm very about how good it'll be. As long as it's gory, I'm happy. But
I've heard good reviews about it.
I've heard good shit, and like I said, I'm expecting to walk away being like, that was fun and dumb, wicked. Wicked. The what is it in the trailer with the girl's name? It's like Lucy or Sarah or something. It keeps hitting the button. It's like Lucy, and it looks okay. This could be a bit, and it does look eerie at times, but we'll see. You'll get our full thoughts and opinions on that one next week. I can't remember what next week's viewing is. I've just said to Chris, I'm a bit annoyed that Carlos Cinemas got Iron Lung, but only announced it today, because I would have booked that over this.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit annoyed at that, but it is what it is. I'm hoping it's not going to be a short, limited runtime with Carlo. It looks, from the screenings we've had today, it looks like it might be. But anyway, we went to go see Return to Silent Hill last week. We'll quickly give you a spoiler-heavy review on that. I think me and Chris are about to be mega divided, but I need Chris to ramble more on this one, because I still can't. What the fuck's going on? But yeah, we saw Return to Silent Hill. Chris, let us know. Here's your spoiler one. Let me know your do's and don'ts for it, Chris, and then we'll get to
Silent Hill. Return to Silent Hill was loosely brackets. I'm more of awake now, so I can actually explain what they said. And when I said I quite enjoyed it last week,
yeah,
I meant I didn't mind it.
Right, okay.
I'm more of awake now. Last week I was.
Sorry to interrupt. Chris did start off, but he goes, "What are we watching again?" As the title card's just popped up, and he goes, "What are we watching again?" Sorry, carry on, Chris.
So yes, I am more of awake now. So when I say it was loosely based on Silent Hill 2, the game, it was literally loosely based.
Yeah, I've heard it's very much like it.
You had little snippets here and there, but apart from that, it was like, it was all right. It was all right. Obviously, you follow James, who goes to Silent Hill to find the love of his life, who he met by accident by running a briefcase over. She missed the bus, and then they end up falling in love, and he ends up moving to Silent Hill. Things happened. He moves away. She ends up ill and dies, and he basically goes back to Silent Hill to try and find her. But then he goes back to Silent Hill, all shenanigans start fucking happening. Sirens start going. You get some weird little AI fucking
little
bug things
with little faces screaming at you.
Faceless mannequins that just like throw acid shit at you.
Yeah.
And other different mannequins that, in theory, you're supposed to watch them, because if you watch them, they don't move, but once you turn away, they move.
Fucking, like the nurses.
Yeah, but they're never in this for some strange reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got to see Pyramid Head.
Long word to say.
I know. And also the moth at the end. So it was kind of loosely based, but yeah, the game's a hell of a lot better than what the film announced.
Well, people I think that's why a lot of people are really annoyed because of how much it just didn't do the game, and people, like you just said, love the game. And it, from what I can tell from the fans' point of view, it basically went, fuck off, Silent Hill fans, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was alright, but it could have been a lot better.
The biggest disappointment for me, because someone that's not a huge Silent Hill fan, I enjoyed the Sean Bean one. And then the second one, the Resident whatever, come out where it was all 3D, everyone was 3D mounted. That was awful. But the first Silent Hill was quite enjoyable. I enjoyed that. And it's the same director that come back to do this one, and it's as if like he just went, nah, fuck it, I'll just do whatever.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got from it.
Yeah, it just wasn't the same. It wasn't the Silent Hill that we know.
Silent Hill fans are disappointed because it doesn't honour the games, and I think movie fans like myself are disappointed because for a horror film, the jump scares and the scenes where I'm having a bit of tension are awful. Every time we got somewhere and it was going to be scary, it was him flashing back, and then it was just constantly him walking around going, oh, I'm sick to fucking death of that. The acting was horrendous, which I don't want to say too much because it's obviously hard to bring out a performance, make a character come like blah blah blah. But the dialogue was dreadful. I've never in my entire life wanted to leave a cinema, and I think I want to leave. This is so fucking pitiful, and it just like they was doing dumb shit. Like it was creative choices for him to look at an iPhone, a smartphone, and tap it to get the back shit like that. I'm thinking this has gone through post production, and they've gone that makes sense. No, fuck off.
No. I didn't understand why he tapped the phone.
I know, like I said, I know, like, because, so, like, all the monsters, like Pyramid Head, is supposed to be metaphors, because in the game, he smothers her to death, and he's supposed to be metaphors for him and it's his guilt, because at the end, you get a split decision, don't you? You can do the car ending drowning, or you can do the leaving Silent Hill, accepting what you didn't know, that kind of shit. Yeah. But this ending give you a... because he's an artist and it's all art and up for interpretation, it made you think, okay, we know that he's seen a shrink because he's obviously gone through trauma and shit. It left it for interpretation of what really happened. Was it an art of creative choice that this never really happened? This is all in his head. And I just thought, fuck you. I left feeling so minging. Like I felt so irritated.
Yeah. Giving you... Obviously, seeing them drown and then obviously waking up and seeing them lying in bed, they're like, oh, there she is. Let's go to town this time. And I was like, what? I give you both options when you just fucking pick one.
Yeah. It's even small moments where he first is in Silent Hill, like the ups or downs, whatever the fuck it is, the minging version. And he meets some random lash, he's like, grab a bag. And he's like, all right. No, what is this? What's happening? What's all right, okay. It was... Every decision he made was awful. Like, I don't know who the lad is playing it, but he was just...
I don't know who he is.
He was irritating the life. And like I said, I thought, okay, well, at least we can go for some scares and some horrors. All the scares and horrors were fucking abysmal.
Yeah, that wasn't really...
And like I said, the worst thing is, like, we just had FNAF recently, and if you leave that going, that was a bit shit, I didn't like it, I would get it. But you've got the core audience going, hey, I had fun with that because it's Chica and we had this and this. It just pissed off everybody.
It did.
And the reviews that it's getting and all this negative shit and all this, I completely get. And me and you, like, we left the cinema, and like, obviously Chris has just explained, it was in his tired state, and he said, I'm easily pleased. And I was like, me and Chris have watched some shit and gone, hey, that was kind of fun. Yeah. And I was like, I can't even see the most casual of fans, like, enjoying this. There's no way I can hear somebody justifiably say, I understand wanting to get a franchise and something that you love and wanting to defend it because it's something you fucking love. You don't want to. I don't want to sit and slate Spider-Man if the Spider-Man film was shit. I want to try and find ways that was. But I can't find any way we can justify it.
No, as much as I do enjoy Silent Hill, they have let this film has let the side down. Like there's. Yeah.
At least it has a good point because now when they do a Silent Hill, when they go back to it, whatever it is they want to do in the future, they can at least be like, right, let's do it right and actually make it scary. Like I remember the first one relatively well. I remember how actually like eerie and minging and seeing Pyramid Head and coming down the long scenes of him dragging his big fucking sword thing, whatever the fuck it is, and being like, oh, this is fucking minging and horrible. Just, yeah, like even seeing, because I know you'll explain it better, the version of his girlie that's in the game, the one that you do meet. That's like not her, but she knows her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's like the weird counterpart version. Yeah, where he meets in that maze. Yeah.
Maria.
Like, even that was just like...
Mary was the girlfriend. Maria was the double ganger. Laura was the wee little girl who was Maria when she was younger.
Yeah.
Mary when she was younger. And Grace, I think, was the bad lady.
Is that what it is? Yeah, Chris is more up to date with Silent Hill lore than I am. But yeah, I don't know, I just felt like thinking... Me and you were so easily pleased at times. This is the very fewest times I can remember a cinema experience thinking, I massively wasted my time.
Coming from a Silent Hill person, I was disappointed. Coming and looking at it from just a film's perspective, it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it like maybe a 3.
I think that might be like the lowest. Mine's a 0. I can't stand it. And I feel shit because I think some of the people in this, like I'm assuming the actors went in thinking, right, do you know what? It's a good role. It's a big name. I'm going to give it everything. I'm sure they tried their hardest with the best that they got, but everything just fell so flat.
It wasn't really a big blockbuster production, was it?
It didn't feel like it.
No.
To be fair, actually, we've sat and slagged it off. The moments when we get to Silent Hill and you get the sirens and shit like that, at moments I thought, okay, we can capture us now changing into, and I thought we might be able to, and then it just captured me and I went, nah, fuck you. It wanted to have these moments of like, oh, the sirens and the fog and, oh, it's all going to kick off and everyone can come out and play and kill each other now, and it just, yeah. So it was trying to, and I was like, okay. Oh. So yeah, it's a 0 from me. I'm not disappointed from a Silent Hill point of view, but I'm disappointed from that. I was looking forward to finishing my working week and going and having a nice little excited, oh, that was freaky watch, just to be. And I remember like when I saw Phil on Monday, the work, and he went, you're just going to send us the money back for that money or what? He was like, that was fun. I know, mate. I know it was fucking awful. And he goes, does Chris still enjoy it? So I think maybe I'll speak to him next week. But like I said, Chris was in tight. I'm surprised you went to sleep by it. Because I remember when we finished and I was like, that was fucking horrendous. And Chris went, oh, well, man. But you're a Silent Hill fan. You don't want your shit to be... You want to try and... I completely get that. But yeah, 0 from me. I'm sorry. Sorry, they're not. But if anybody that made the films listening, I do apologise. But it felt like I made it. You know what I mean? Because if I was going to make a film, it's going to be awful. Because I'm uncreative as shit.
I want to give it a 3 because it was okay.
Yeah,
It could have been a lot better. It could have been. From a Silent Hill perspective, and how brilliant the games are and stuff.
People love the games. People adore the games. But hey, it is what it is.
But I suppose some games are just not meant to be movies.
Yeah, and hey, it's not...
And vice versa.
Yeah. It's not the only game into film adaptation that's been bad by any stretch of the imagination. The original Doom was shit, apart from the ending with the person. That was fun. There's been a couple of Alien projects that have been hit and miss. Oh, it's not a game, but it's a game now. What else is there game-wise? The original Mario, fucking abysmal. But at least that's funny abysmal. At least you can laugh at that. Bob Hoskins and that, just so shit, but it's fun. It's not the only film game. The Resident Evils, a few of them are brilliant and some of them are fucking shit. So it's not the only one. I'm sure it won't be the last. But anyway, so 3 from Chris, 0 from me. We'll give you our scores and reviews and shit on Prime. I'm confused on the name now. On Prime next week. Yeah, I've got a few things I need to chuck up. But do you want to do your shit first, or what you've been watching around and stuff?
Fair, I've not really been watching much. It's been away all week, so I've just been chilling, watching a episode or 2 of X-Files.
Yeah, because you're redoing the...
Yeah,
this is the original,
and then I did the film, one of the films, because it was kind of tied in with one of the last of the series.
So they do series and then you have to watch a film series and I knew they had films.
I didn't realise they were all tied in because I was starting to watch season 6 and then it was a X-Files and then it jumped into like some kind of bits and bobs that I never seen. I was like, what the fuck's this?
Oh shit.
And then I realised that it was the film, so then I had to go back, watch the film.
I don't mind that. I quite like that. Like, from the top of my head, Pokemon did that. Like, you'd do a bit of the series and you get one of the films and all that kind of shit. But I don't know why I have watched X-Files, like I've dipped in and out. I'm not a big fan like you are. But I think maybe I should go back and do it because I definitely like the theme of it, looking at these myths and legends and UFOs, Bigfoot, blah, blah, blah. But that's what you've been watching, X-Files.
Yeah. The film's not the best, but it's X-Files.
Yeah, it all ties everything together. I guess you have to judge it on the overall thing.
No, I'm not up to date with
Fallout.
Not up to date. I didn't even know fucking not Method Man.
Wonder Man. Oh, we'll get to... Yeah, we spoke about it last week.
I was dead last week.
Sorry. That's fair enough.
I didn't realise that was out until I looked.
We'll speak on Fallout really quickly without spoiling it. I think me and you both agreed. It's not been a hit and me just when I say it's not been hitting me as hard, doesn't mean I haven't been enjoying it. I still have been really enjoying it. This episode was really good. It feels like we're hyping up to something massive. You would have seen the episode where you saw like the weird demon creature in the snow, and obviously outside the tower in Vegas, the big monster demon things. Yeah. I don't know if I've missed it somewhere or if I because before the bombs dropped, they were about. I don't know how they're a thing.
I'd say I don't know Vegas, so I don't really know what the crack is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's explained it to me, and I've just not heard it, or it's not registered, but I was kind of hoping you would explain. Obviously, if you haven't played that one, you haven't played that one. But yeah, because they're cool and all that, and we had a nice big battle and shit. And I'm thinking, where did they actually fucking come from? Because you do get that cool moment in the snow where Walter Goggins is in the arm and he sees one in a distance, and you think, that's quite a bad shot, I quite like that. But no, Fallout's been really fun. I'll speak to you about one of them without spoiling it then. I smashed it all in the night.
Is it all
8 episodes? Yeah, and they're only half an hour-ish an episode.
Are they?
Yeah. I was going into this with excitement because it's an MCU project. Like, yeah, cool. I didn't realise how fun this was, and it was fun because it is at the same time you do actually forget you do get little moments, but you kind of forget that it's part of the MCU, which usually I don't like. But I was like, there's moments between Ben Kingsley and the Wonder Man. I can't remember his name now. He's a very fucking handsome man. His voice is so creamy. Because obviously he wants to be an actor and he's aspiring to be an actor. Ben Kingsley is, and they're talking about scenes, but they're actually acting to do these scenes inside of the show that we're watching. It's like this paradox of acting. I was like, this is some of the best sort of like little... Like we have a moment where they have to pretend to break down for this director, these moments and shit, and just like live audition for him. And I'm like, I'm just acting to this is fucking phenomenal to watch. We also make Coronation Street is now officially canon in the MCU because he says to Ben Kingsley, he's like, oh, you were in Coronation Street. I remember that episode. I was like, oh, the MCU's acknowledged Coronation Street. That's something I wouldn't have had on my fucking 2026 bingo card, but hey up. But it was unbelievably fun, and it was heavy, and you fall in love with this dynamic of these two. I won't say shitloads because Chris hasn't watched it yet, but hopefully you watch it. I don't know if you'll love it. It's very much one of the few MCU projects that's very performance-based, where they want it to be like, we want to be a bit creative. Yes, we got the superhero shenanigans going on, but we want it to be on the performances of the actors and shit. And it's like, oh my god, wow. Fucking wow. I'm talking about like callbacks in studios and how studios work and seeing directors and auditions and all this shit. And we get fun callbacks. I forgot how cool Ben Kingsley was the Mandarin with the America, because obviously he's not the Mandarin. He did a role and that's part of the story and shit. And it's the ending itself, like, oh fuck, oh no, here we go. I was always gonna like it because it's MCU. It's very rare. As long as I see superhero shit, but to walk away and be like, this was like visually and performed so well. Yeah, it was a big surprise for me. I fucking absolutely loved it. So I loved it. I highly recommend you get it done as soon as you can.
I'll try and get it done over the weekend.
Yeah, like I said, it won't take you too long. So what is it? 8 episodes, half an hour. I can't do quick math. 4 hours. 4 hours. There you go. 4 hours. So you can box it off and whatnot. You're up to date with Duncan and Egg, Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
I watched the first episode.
Oh, you done episode 1? Yeah. What did you think of it?
I was confused.
Why?
I don't know if it's a comedy or not.
It's
I'm like, is this supposed to be serious or a comedy? I don't know.
It's definitely. I know exactly what you're saying.
He just seems a bit duh.
Oh no, he's very much. Obviously now there's a new Game of Thrones project out. You're not wrong, Chris. I've gone deep lore with Laura because she's my go-to. Anything I quote, by the way, from Laura, my girlfriend, who was a big fan of this franchise, and I get it wrong, it's me remembering wrong. But I went down a deep lore with her about the characters and all that kind of shit. And obviously this is a part of Westeros where there's relative peace and shit. And I love Dunk. because of how, yes, he is dumb. Like, there's a moment in episode 2 which will make you laugh. It fucking sent me in, because I watched episode 2 with her, sent us into hysterics. But he's such a sweetheart, and he all he wants to do is the right thing and be a great knight and do everything. What is that dog doing?
Hey, get out the bag.
And do everything he's supposed to. And it's nice to see a character like this.
Go.
George R. R. Martin come out and said that this is his favourite character he's ever written. I was like, I get why, because he automatically, not a huge Game of Thrones fan, but I love House of Dragon and I love this. Out of everything I've seen, he is my favourite character, and I've had 2 episodes. I fucking love him so much because he's just, right there in my lords. I want to get to the tourney and all. He's so amazing. I have now know how it ends for these, which is, it's beautiful, but it's the fuck. You might get it. Obviously, I wouldn't got it because Laura told me about who Egg is and all that kind of shit. What's really going on there? So I know what's going to happen. Just like I know how fucking dragons are going to fucking die in House of fucking Dragon. But I don't think I would have seen it coming if I wasn't going out with her and getting info. So I'd like to see if you work out who Egg is and what's going to blah 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 and that kind of shit. I absolutely adored episode 1 and 2.
I enjoyed it. You came to take my head. No. Supper?
He's just, you'll laugh when episode 2 starts because you see a massive piece of human weaponry. I'll say it that way. It's down to that fucking bag.
Get the bag.
You bastard. But yeah, I can't explain to you enough, and I can imagine Duncan being on my end of year list already. And I know that's early, I know it's rash, but I fucking love him. I love him so much. And the actor in real life, used to be a rugby player and all that kind of stuff. And I'm watching him and the little lad who play an Egg, seeing them in the interviews and shit together, like, yeah, it's past time, we went bowling and that. And Duncan's like, oh yeah, I had to put the fucking barriers up and shit, but I smashed them at Mario Kart and stuff. I'm like, these two look like they had so much fun on set. And that little lad playing Egg, so adorable. I know. Phenomenal show, absolutely love it. I'd recommend this as soon as you get time, Chris. You do episode 2 before you do anything else.
I will do. Again,
so good.
Weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend.
So that's that. Did you watch? Oh, you wouldn't have watched Wrecking Crew yet, have you?
No.
No, that was fun.
That came out on Thursday or something, didn't it?
Did I watch it on Thursday? I think you want to. I want to say yeah, because I watched Wonder Man Wednesday. Yeah, it must have been Thursday. I watched it. That must have been that. It wasn't amazing, but it kind of did what I wanted it to do. Yeah. It was them two kicking her off and shit blowing up and shooting and pow and all that stuff. It was good. I obviously I didn't. Well, you're gonna watch it anyway because we're more in fucking thingy. I will a show which I think you will watch when I tell you who's in it. I watched His and Hers on Netflix, a limited series, 6 episodes. John Berthel and Tessa Thompson. Fuck me. Oh my god, I have never watched a murder mystery show where I've had to fucking every episode I'm being like, whoever's written this and tried to make the mystery as unsolved as possible has done a phenomenal job. I will say as well, actually, visuals. I'm not trying to sound like a smart ass, but I'm going to give myself half a point. I half got this right of who was the murderer and shit. But it's a series about John Berthel, Tessa Thompson. They're married, but they have a child, but the child passes away and they go their separate ways. She goes missing for a while. She's a reporter and he's a detective. And they're in this little small town where kind of everybody knows each other. And a murder happens.
I've kind of seen a trailer of this.
It's fucking awesome. It's so good. Again, I put it on thinking, right, we'll just watch it because I need something to watch. You know what, as well. I'm not sleeping much. It's episode 1, especially with the way episode 1 ends, because you're following John Berthel. Obviously, he's our detective, and you're like, it makes you think everybody could be the killer at one point, and you're like, oh my god. But there is a moment with a certain character. I won't say who, Chris, but if you pay attention, this is where I'm going to give myself the half a point where you go, I think they've got something to do with this shit because there's too many things that they're doing and they keep referencing and mentioning and they have too many connections. And we'll see if you get there. But I got the motive wrong. I got the motive completely wrong. But I was like, I don't trust you. Yeah, and we get an ending where obviously murders and a killer's been revealed, and you get an ending of like people looking at each other going, smiling like, oh my god, you guys are fucked because of how you've ended this. You're like, you fucking trapped people in this. What the fuck's going on? Again, massively recommend that so much, Chris. It's fucking beautiful.
I will look into it because I did see a trailer and I did
I knew as soon as I mentioned them two as well. Tessa Thompson, John Berthel, people we've highly praised for fucking years on the channel.
Yes.
I feel like there's two other things. We got a trailer for the new Super Mario film. It just looks. We had a Yoshi special. I'm getting goosebumps. A Yoshi special. I'm going to say a name right, which means not to you, but Fabrizio Romano means not to you. He is in the world of football. That's right. I'm going from Mario to football, but trust me, they're connected. When the world of football, so say Erling Haaland's about to go to Real Madrid, this guy always breaks a story. He goes, "Here we go, Erling Haaland to Real Madrid for 85 million euro," because he's like, I think he's Italian or Spanish. So whenever you get the "here we go," you go, "Oh shit, somebody big is moving to a club." And he'd come up with a "here we go, Yoshi is officially in the Super Mario." Thinking, why the fuck are they getting the guy who tells everybody about the football to do this? I was like, what a weird world we live in. But we got one of the most cutest trailers ever of Yoshi and meeting Toad. It's like, who's this guy? And he's eating his apple and shit. It's going to be another phenomenal, fun ride. Oh, actually, I do have to tell you something a little bit sad. Not sad in real life, isn't watching sad. Just I've mentioned, I thought about somebody. But we've got a trailer for that, and that looks phenomenal. There was another trailer I needed to mention. I can't for life remember what it is. Not a clue. Fuck's sake, but I'm assuming you would. Oh, the Daredevil trailer. We've got the new Daredevil trailer with a Childish Gambino song which fits perfectly. Jessica Jones officially there. Oh my god. Fucking ready, but it's been pushed back 20 days. Why? It's already rock and roll. I'm assuming it's because I don't know if they want it clashing with like The Boys and Invincible and shit. I don't know what. I don't know if it's they want it to have its own separate time. I don't know. But we've got a trailer for Daredevil. I don't know if you've watched it yet or not.
No, I've not watched the trailer.
Yeah, so that's two trailers. Again, I massively recommend. So midweek for last week or whatever, I went to go watch Mercy after work. It was a bit flat. It wasn't this bad, right? Please, when I say this, it wasn't this bad, but it was very much last year's War of the Worlds vibes.
Was it?
Not that bad though. No, it was still good because obviously Chris Pratt and all this kind of shit. But yeah, we've watched plenty of films like Searching and shit where it's just on a monitor and looking through that thingy's door and shit, and we've been proper hooked in that. This one kept like, I don't know, I was watching it and we were chilling and doing my thing, and it felt like the film just kept like flicking me out, like going. I don't know. It was still good. I'd probably give it like a 6.5, and I'm fairly gutted because we were fucking excited for this. It's so good as well. Checking cinema times when I'm leaving work, being like, "Oh, it's playing in 20 minutes." Back to work. Lock the bike up. In we go. I mean, it's me because I'm covered in cement. I just want to itch, but it's so nice. But yeah, it was a little bit, not massively. It wasn't like it was like, oh, but it's still worth a watch, 100%. You might like it better than me, but yeah, I was a little bit gutted about that. Because I love that genre of film where we're just sort of in one location. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Apart from War of the Worlds. That was just fucking... To be fair though, War of the Worlds better than Silent Hill. Because at least War of the Worlds, I can laugh at that. That's fucking... Yeah, so that was my sad thing. But I don't think there's anything... Obviously this weekend, visuals, the Royal Rumble, very much excited for that. Better start time, 7 o'clock on Netflix because it's in Saudi Arabia. So if you do win out at 7 o'clock and you want to watch the Rumble, you can fucking away. But obviously, I'm going to the pub to watch Newcastle Liverpool with the boys, and that kicks off at 8. So it's going to be football, Rumble. It's going to be
Rumble.
Yeah. But I don't think I've anything new out. We've talked about Wrecking Crew, the shows we're up to date with. Beast Games continues to be fucking annoying. I love it, but just people kicking off because somebody turned down 100 grand. I don't know. You can look at 100 grand and be like, nah. Fuck. Oh, it makes me feel sick. There's so much money getting chucked around this game. Huh?
What was the prize though?
So Mr. Beast is giving this person a coin, and when you get to the end, you can turn the 5. If you flip it and you get it right, you can turn the 5 million into 10 million.
Okay.
And Mr. Beast says, "I'll buy that coin off you for 100 grand," because obviously he doesn't want a chance of losing 10 million.
Yeah.
You would love, and I mean you would love his new video about technology, from small technology to expensive technology. Honestly, 20-minute video. I know you're not a Mr. Beast guy. Watch it because it's aimed for people like you. You will love it. I'm not. When you end it, you'll give me a. Yeah, you were right. So, like when I said to you at the end of Batman, you're gonna love it. Well, sorry, the Penguin, and you're like, yeah, I get what you mean. You will love it. But yeah, so he offered that. She's like, no, because if she keeps the coin, it can get her to the final and shit. She's got a boyfriend in the show who she keeps dragging through rounds because he keeps failing games, and she's mint. And I'm thinking, ditch him. He's dragging you down. But there was a guy that turned on $1 million right a few episodes back. and then he's just been kicked off, and he's left with out, and it's frustrating. I can't. If me and you were on a game show, right, and if you get $1 million, it kicks me out of the game, but you stay and get $1 million, I would be like, I get it. Yeah, I'd be gutted because I'm out of the game, but I'd be like, how can you turn down a bit? But then I'll go, oh man, you're so disloyal and shit. I'm thinking, we're not going to end the show and you're not going to give me $1 million, are you? I have a chance of them. It's wildly frustrating. I don't understand. I could never fault anybody for wanting to choose that ridiculous sum of money, even if it means I get kicked out of the game, because I get it. Jesus Christ. But anyway, sorry, it's still a fun watch, but it's fucking frustrating.
Frustrating.
But yeah, so that's Wednesdays, and I think Shrinking Season 3 started out to show you didn't watch Harrison Ford, Jason Segel. Whew, just heavy, legit, beautiful shenanigans.
Beautiful.
What else have we got, Christ? New Monarch little sort of stills and shit like that. That's the back end of February. Oh, fucking hiccups now. Were you able? No, you just said you haven't watched anything. I was going to ask if you got up to date with any of the films from the lists at the end of the year that you were going to get around to watch. The new series of the WWE documentary, WWE Unbound, Unbroken, the way you go behind the scenes and how it all creatively comes together and all that kind of shit. I love watching that. It's just, it feels like you're in the room with like Triple H and that, where they're doing all these plans and stuff like that. It's fucking beautiful. Yeah, have you got anything else that you planning on watching this weekend, or like what? So is Game of Thrones going to be the top of the list? Sorry, Knights of the Kingdoms.
Possibly, but there is other shit on the list. Like, I need to get caught up with Fallout, which I'll do. I need to get caught up on Wonder Man.
Well, obviously, Wonder Man's going to take a huge chunk of time.
Yeah.
You've worked out.
What else did we mention?
His and Hers at some point.
His and Hers. So, I mean, there's stuff that it depends on what he wants to do.
Well, like I said, the Wonder Man's not going anywhere anytime soon, and fucking neither's His and Hers and shit. You can get around to that when you get back. Like, that's a committed sit and watch. Yeah. Whereas if you just go, I loved about as well Night of the Seven Kingdoms was when it kicks off and the title comes when you think you're going to have the fancy traditional Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, and I love that it went, nah. I fucking love that it went, oh, now just crack on. No, I was like,
have a poop behind the tree instead.
Yeah, proper violent shit. Because I think Laura's ready for the fancy. Because the intros for Game of Thrones are like, fun, how it all connects. And as the series went on, it changed about like castles and news. It is great, but I love that this show was like, no. Because it give you the title. I just felt so good, and it's lovely to be in a world and following somebody in this violent world where he's like, I want to be an honourable man.
I want to be an honourable man.
I fucking love it. You'd have been grossed out with you when he's asking the lord of the organiser of the games, he's doing his cup. I can imagine you were probably gagging at that point.
Do man, fucking stop.
Even asking the girls, like Dunk's asking, would you not take the piss out of me? He's like, oh, bless you. I'm sorry. Because the girls like, oh shit. I think he's sorry. Sorry about that, Bob.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, that was fucking awesome. What else have you got anyway, sir?
Like I say, it's been a quiet
Oh shit, you haven't even started the news. Fuck me.
It's been a quiet
Sorry,
week.
mate. Fuck me.
But I will start off with a big news we got last week, which we never got around to do because we had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got an official release date. Got the bag.
Fuck, I love that bag. Oh shit.
We've got the official release date for Forza Horizon 6, which will be out on the 19th of May. You can also get it early if you buy the special edition, which you'll get it on the 15th. It's going to be good. We're in Japan.
Will you get the special edition?
Probably not.
What is
it's like 120 quid.
What does it include?
You get some extra DLCs. You get 4 days. You get a 4-day early. Couple expansion packs and stuff like that. But you can buy them once the game's out, anyhow.
Right. Okay.
Because they're only like $4.99 and stuff like that.
Oh no! I mean, I get it if you're like a collector or like a.
See, it comes straight onto Game Pass with Xbox. It's free. It's free that way. Anyhow.
Yeah, as long as you pay your subscription, you get ads.
And so you're only really paying maybe about 30 quid with the DLCs added on.
That's now for a new game.
That's what I mean.
That's fuck all. Like, I'm waiting for the new Lego Batman to come out in like 2 months, and for Lego, that's gonna be like 80 quid For a fucking speaking of, do you need to take that? No. It's quite cool. There's new Batman Lego sets coming out, and with each one, it's got a code that you can access. You can unlock that car in the game, but got like a gold version.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's quite good. I don't think Lego's ever really done anything like that before. I think that's actually quite dope. But yeah, the Lego Batman game shouldn't be like more than 40 quid, but it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But it looks they're taking inspiration from the Arkham games, the way you fight and shit. And I love the Lego games. They're so fucking fun and silly and stupid.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So that's Forza Horizon 6. Sax. Does look good. Cannot wait. Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Lordy, yeah.
Yes, that boy. There's rumours that he could be the next James Bond.
How do you feel about that? Because he's Australian.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm... Is he?
I don't know what origin he is, but...
confident he's fit as fuck. I'm confident he's Australian.
I don't know.
I might be wrong.
It wouldn't fit the vibe if he is Australian.
You saw him in...
yeah. That weird fucking film.
which I still... Saltburn. I still can't get over how we watch the trailer. Like, watch it for... Fantastic. But he's very... British in that, and he's he's very. I'm fairly confident he is Australian though. No, in fact, he definitely 110% is. I remember an interview of him talking about playing like rugby or Australian footy, and he got like a back injury or some shit.
It wouldn't be right if they had another country playing James Bond, because apart from Pierce Brosnan, who's Irish,
yeah.
The rest have all been English.
I don't know. Daniel Craig, as far as I'm aware, is English.
Roger Moore, obviously Scottish.
Michael Caine. Sean Connery, Scottish. There's from the British Isles at least. Oh wait, is
Michael Caine?
I said Michael Caine. I was thinking of fucking. I've forgotten his fucking name again. Sean Connery. As I guess they're from the British Isles. I don't. Is Pierce Brosnan Northern Ireland or is he Ireland?
I think he's Dublin.
Yeah, I don't, obviously to me this means I don't give a fuck.
Timothy Dalton, who I think it was American. I think he's American and it never worked right because he only did one or two.
Oh, so he was an American-born actor.
I think Timothy Dalton is.
I can tell you.
John Lazenby, I can't remember where he's from.
But
he only did one film because he was awful.
Oh, was it bad? There's a lot of them that I haven't seen. We had this big debate at work about the whole, how should how should James Bond look and all that kind of shit? It should be from somewhere. But like, I was at the point, I'm thinking, well, it's all acting anyway. He's not really a cool guy that's killing people and doing all this kind of shit. So he's already acting. So does it matter if an Australian lad's already acting at being British? Because you're already seeing acting. Because I know some people were getting very... Because again, the debate come up, oh no. I was like Idris Elba, like, oh no, he can't be. And I'm thinking, why? Because he's fucking black.
See, no,
I know you're not saying
down that route, I don't have an issue with because he's British. James Bond.
So for you're
British.
stuck on this British thing, yeah.
Yeah. It's just when you got like a New Zealand, Australian, or German going in.
Even if they're doing the accent, like, because again, you could have believed he was English from Saltburn. Like, even if that's.
Yeah, it wouldn't be right.
No.
If I had my way, and Pierce Brosnan has also pointed out he wants to come back as a retired 00.
That might be quite fun.
And that's what I want to see. I want to see him come back with Tom Holland. I want to see Tom Holland start off as a rookie and work his way up with Pierce Brosnan's help.
Did you not mention that a while back?
Yeah.
Did you not say that was potentially going to happen?
That was potentially going to happen.
Was that not happening anymore?
I don't know what's happening now. It's all gone hush hush. But that's how I want to see it, is Tom work up his ranks. Each, give him 5 films, the same as they're doing with Daniel Craig, and have each film progressing while having Pierce Brosnan on his back shoulder, just helping him through it.
And it's adding another layer to it as well, instead of the generic normal.
At least Tom is young, Tom is British, and everyone knows him.
Yeah, again, you've got more fight in the game because I'm not a James Bond guy. I personally, if he did cast him, he's fit. I would watch.
But you'd watch if it was Tom Hanks as well.
course I fucking would. I would. Then I'd all of a sudden be the biggest James Bond fan in the world. All of a sudden out of nowhere. Why do you like that so much? I'd go, oh, do you really like them though? That would be fucking sick as fuck. Yeah, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing it like an Aaron Taylor Johnson. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more rough and rugged, like a Tom Hardy sort of stubbly James Bond.
I think the problem with Tom Hardy though is he's too Soho. He's too much of a gangster.
I know what you mean, but again, that's what I mean. How you know? You never watched The Kingsman, which you really should, because you would love them. I get that. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I wouldn't mind it, because obviously James Bond's, hello, off a Queen and King and Country. Oh, cup of tea and whatever it is he drinks on the rocks or not on the rocks, and oh, where's the Royce and all that. I get what you mean, but I wouldn't mind one coming in, sort of giving it a bit of like, I'm James Bond, I'm fat in, I wouldn't mind a little take of that on it, just to see it from a different angle of a bit more rough and reggae. I'm James Bond, man. Rough and ready, sort of James Bond. But again, you've got to like it more because you're a James Bond fan. But I put like an Aaron Taylor Johnson with slightly longer hair, a little bit of stubble, a bit of the chest hair when he's doing it, because everything we watch him in, he's always great anyway.
That is true. And Florence is supposed to be the next Bond girl.
I would, without a shadow, if they turn around and says James Bond's now we're going to do it female for a while, whether it's Florence Pugh, I would say to everybody, shut the fuck up. She's outstanding. If that's what they want to do with her, crack on. I don't. She's phenomenal. I don't know if you were like that, but to me, if they were like James Bond now for the next few films, it's James Bond, but it's a woman, because I think James. Can you be a girl called James?
Yeah.
Is it unisex name?
No.
I have no idea. But I'll be like Florence Pugh. She.
That'll be Jamie.
If she wanted to be fucking Captain America or Thor or fucking, I don't give a fuck. She can do what she wants.
Because James Bond's the character, 007 is the number.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory, you can't have 007 passed on to a female. You'd have to call them something else. Or whatever.
You couldn't call them James Bond?
Well, you could, but I don't think they could in the film.
No?
No.
How come?
I just think it would work.
No. Well, again, that's why I'm only asking, because you love this world more than me.
I just don't think it would work.
It's
when we watched the Daniel Craig one, and I can't remember her name.
Oh,
Black Glass.
Yeah.
She had the 007 number for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, maybe, there'll be a lot of bloke about those, James Bond can't be a fucking bird, or what do you mean? Be a lot of that. We had a conversation at work with one of the lads. He's like, I'm sick of people doing stuff in films where they're trying to make everything like relatable and reachable. Like, I showed him the trailer for the new He-Man. He's like, he's not big enough, and that's why he hates Robert Pattinson's Batman, because he's not big enough. And he's like, there's a girl in the show that I'm watching. She's a bit beefy, and she's maybe like this badass assassin. And you're just hating it because it's a girl. That's all you do with it. You're just hating it because it's a fucking girl.
Sexist.
I was like, there are some girls out there that are trained that would smash your head in. And he's like, I'm thinking, fucking hell, man. So it's like you just want people to be the biggest muscle-masked roid heads ever. So, but so anyway, what's your next bit of news? That was a big James Bond rant there.
That was a big James Bond rant.
Did it once again? He keeps fucking doing it. He doesn't. I don't think he's doing Mario.
Johnny 5 is returning.
Johnny 5. Who's Johnny 5 again?
A little robot.
Little robot from
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit?
Yeah, you're bound to watch Short Circuit.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not actually 100% sure, you know. You definitely recognise the picture, but I don't know if I've watched that, you know.
You've never watched Short Circuit?
I don't think so.
It was like an 80s, 90s classic. There was 2 films, I think it was.
I'm going to say I haven't.
Oh, they were brilliant.
Was it just about a robot just going...
Just a little robot just exploring the world.
That sounds fun.
They're brilliant.
No, maybe I'll have to give them a watch on Sunday.
Brilliant. But yeah, Short Circuit is returning for a 3rd instalment of the films. Cannot wait. I think it's going to be fucking brilliant.
Well,
I loved Short Circuit when I was younger.
The name's familiar, that picture is, but I don't know if I'm just put. To be fair, he's got a bit of a Wally vibe on him. And I've not. Definitely don't think I've seen it. But upon your recommendation, sir, I will definitely give that a watch.
Yeah, you better know this guy.
I've definitely seen that in something.
He's a little dude.
Maybe I have watched it and I just don't remember.
He was brilliant.
But that's coming back, is it?
Short Circuit is coming back for a third film.
Oh, fair. Is that cinemas?
I don't know yet. It's still early days. Nothing has been put into stone, written wise or whatever. It's been announced.
Well, yeah. Before it's out, I'll make sure I get them watched. Cause them pictures you showed are way more familiar.
I'm gonna have to rewatch them now. It's been years.
Yeah, I'll have to. We'll do that Sunday.
And last one.
Well, Chris did say it was a short one this week.
Last
so.
one. Another one. I am happy it is returning. Temperance Brennan and Seeley Booth are back together.
What's this?
Bones. Bones is returning. FBI and a anthropologist.
Oh, is this a show you watch?
Yes.
Oh, right, I'm trying to think if I watch. Oh, right, okay, no, sorry.
Seeley Booth is fucking what's his name? David. I can never pronounce his surname.
David Hart?
No, David. No, where's his name? David
Schwimmer?
Boron. That guy.
Oh, yes, he was Angel.
Angel,
yes,
yeah.
He was Angel.
And he was also in Seal,
right,
which is a TV series on Amazon Apple.
Okay. So this is like a crime detective.
Yes. Bones is Seeley Booth is the FBI. Temperance Brennan is an anthropologist who studies old bones and figures out how they died and when and blah 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 blah. And then they team up.
Shit myself.
They team up so she kind of helps him identify how certain people died and.
Oh right, so he was stabbed or they were poisoned or they were. Yeah.
And she's got her own little minions to help her. And one's a bug guy, one's.
Oh right, so they're like, oh, this has indications of a bite and or some shit like Oh, that's quite cool actually.
I'm surprised you've never watched Bones. It's been out a while. Well, it finished like 10 years ago.
I definitely have heard you speak about it. I'm not as into them sort of shows like you are, like the NCISE sort of. I'm not as into them as you are. But I mean, I liked him. He was cool. But there again, I think he was a bit of a dick to Buffy. I think I remember having a pat with him and a blonde hair. But I love Buffy, and I always wanted to just fucking. Yeah, I think I've always been a feminist at heart. Always been a feminist. I'm thinking he's always been a bit of a twat. It's like Suki and True Blood, thinking, oh boys, leave her alone, man. If you're cool, mate, Chris is getting hounded. The dog's in the bag. Chris is getting hounded.
Go.
We're gonna watch a monkey kill people. Relax. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that one does sound interesting.
Bones was brilliant.
I do like House. I do like how a bunch of smart people.
It was out round about the same time.
Oh, they come together and they're like, hey, it could be this, it could be then. They try and break down the sort of shenanigans.
And Stephen Fry's the shrink in it.
Oh, hey, we like Stephen Fry.
Like Stephen Fry.
I love when he had a go at that religious guy about like being atheist and shit. That's quite funny. I like Stephen Fry. We'll check that out. So that's come back out as a series.
Yes.
Continuing from where it last.
And possibly will do.
I possibly will down, no. When Boris Johnson there. I possibly will do down.
It probably will continue from every season 11 when it comes back out.
How did it end with like an ending of?
It just ended where they moved away.
So him and the other person that moved away together.
Over the years, them two ended up getting together.
Right. Oh, so by the end of the show, they're a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
And Temperance, her dad, fucking hell, he was wanted by the FBI, so Booth kind of like told him to go, to help, to keep peace.
Yeah.
One of the minions ended up being a serial killer.
Jesus Christ, that does sound a bit like twisty and.
It's good. I fucking loved Bones.
Yeah, I think we're getting to Mega Dan season starting soon, like with the Monarchs and the fucking Invincibles and shit. But maybe I need a good binge or something. So maybe if you say it's 11 seasons, I don't know what it is about them sort of shows. They don't just proper suck me in, but you really love them.
Oh, I love them.
Them kind of shows.
I do. It's police programs.
Yeah, you love them.
And they're fucking long. There's like 24 episodes each season.
Yeah, you do mention a lot of like your NCISs and shit, and there's like a million spin-offs and all that kind of shit.
I love it.
And it's fucking From starting in April as well. That's coming up From soon. Yeah, there's
season Season 3 of NCIS Originals has been pushed back. It was supposed to be out at the end of January, and it's now come in May. And NCIS Season 23 has also been pushed back till May because something's coming out before then. They don't want to clash. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
But that, and we've got some old people coming back. Mark Hammond is finally returning to NCIS.
Oh. It's all going on for you at least.
That's brilliant.
And it feels like these shows are always on year round for you.
They
as well.
are.
Yeah, it feels like
I've been watching NCIS. I want to say 2011. Because me and my nana got into it.
Oh, you got into it at the same time?
Me and my nana got into it because she was like, "Oh, do you want to watch this?" I was like, "I can do."
I said there are also comfort shows for you as well, I guess. Then they take
Yeah.
you back to the nights of it's like cozy.
Me and nana used to get pizza and just NCIS.
Well, back then, was it an episode at night though, or were you able?
No,
to...
it was once a week.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
It was once a week. We used to get a pizza. She used to fucking be obsessed with Mark Hammond. I was obsessed with Abby because Abby was mint back then. She's not in it no more, bless her. But yeah.
Oh, it's again the stuff like that. You can watch really. It's not very like I don't really like this, but I watch it because it takes me to a place or it takes me to a comfort fucking thing. No, that's cool for you.
Then you had all your spin-offs. You got New Orleans, San Andreas, New Orleans, LA, Hawaii, Originals, obviously, which is the latest spin-off, but it's a prequel to NCIS because it's more on Gibbs, how he left the army, started NCIS to continue from the original NCIS.
Fair enough. It's a big old universe anyway, which is like I said, it's nice that you can sit and get cozy.
And LL Cool J, isn't it?
I definitely know LL Cool J's in one of them.
LA.
Yeah, because I've seen posts of him on like because I was like when he left not left rap, but when he was rapping less, I would always see him in like picture him like holding a gun and like the FBI jacket or whatever jacket it is, fucking doing this thing. And obviously because he did have spin acting, obviously the Deep Blue Sea, the chef in that, and
I think he was also back then. He was the first black actor to get the full screen main character.
Really, did not know that. He's probably also one of the few black people that didn't die in a film back then.
Yeah.
We can always, like, especially horror films, always fucking killing them off and shit. Oh, sorry, speaking of horror films, we've got another new look at Scream. I can't fucking wait. Yeah, I always remember him because in the Deep Blue Sea, because he had his parrot, and I always remember that scene where his kitchen's slowly flooded, and is it a statue or a model of, like, a shark comes in, you think it's one of them, it's not, and then, it's fucking... Because he gets the lady, because she dies at the end. You think she's going to survive? She gets to the bottom, and the shark gets her, but she shoots him in the leg by accident. Does she not?
I think she does.
Trying to shoot the shark, and obviously LL Cool J sort of comes because he does get fucked up at one point. But you're like, oh my god, and the parrot comes flying back. That was such a really, really like kind of corny film. Like what the
second one was shit.
Yeah, the Sam Jackson death in that shit me up.
I know. You'd be surprised Sam Jackson would go instead of LL Cool J, but
yeah. And because he's there, and he's just doing his thing because the shark's like
giving his speech, and it's like
yeah, it's fun. Always shit me the fuck up, and I always think it's minging as well. Just having a facility in the ocean with bits that go underground, and like under the water, and you think fuck this, and they're making super smart sharks. And fuck off. Why? Just piss off.
Because it was that Thomas. Was it Thomas Jane? Was he his character?
Was he the main guy with like?
Yeah, he used to be the Punisher at one point.
I think you're right. Yeah, that was the Punisher where they had Jigsaw, the main villain. I'm sure it is. I'm sure you're right. That was such a fun film. It was a really fun film.
It's been a while since I watched that.
Yeah, well, maybe we need a good shark movie marathon. I definitely want to do the 47 metres down again because they freak me the fuck out. They really, especially the second. I don't know why I'm going to Shark Tangent here. We all have the time. Fuck, we better fucking. We'll wrap up in a minute. The second 47 metres down. A lot of people don't like it, but I will always remember the scene because obviously they're blind sharks where their safety's right there and they're all flailing about and they're trying to get out and there's just the blind sharks and I'm thinking, I hate it's like the reef where safety's right there, but there's this water and there's this. Oh, it makes me feel sick. And the
Did you ever watch Blue Surf? Was it Blue Surf?
That doesn't sound familiar.
It's about three surfers, three lasses, and one of them gets attacked by a shark, and she has a lot of PTSD with it all, and she ends up going back into the water, but her friends end up dying later on because of the shark, and it was a bit...
There are some awful ones out there, but there are some good ones. That one that you said about a little while ago, treading swimming water. Girls go out and get drunk on a fucking not wedding night, bachelor party, whatever the fuck it's called, from a Hindu, and they just go out and they come back and there's shark attacks. There's one bit where a girl swims off like miles away and she comes back with help and think, how the fuck did you make that?
I think the last best, the best, what fucking hell, I can't even speak. I think the last shark film I watched that I enjoyed was Under Paris.
That was a big shock.
That was surprisingly good.
Yeah. I love, again, when
I don't understand half of it.
I think that's what that is. You're my spell shark.
There's supposed to be a second one, but I don't know when.
Not a problem. Because at the end as well, the sharks don't win. But it is literally not a happy ending. Paris is flooded.
Yeah.
And then you see the...
sharks.
Are they Mako shark?
Possibly.
Yeah. I love the moment as well, because they're just under the little river and there's like a car they're looking at and you can't quite see it, but you can see it in the back and thinking, oh, get away from me, you horrible cunt. Fucking just beautiful. And they're in the catacombs, and then because you got the fucking, I know they're trying to do the right thing, leave them alone, they're not bad, and the woman gets in, it just fucks you, thinking, what are you doing? What the fuck? Of course, I understand protect it, trying to look after it, but fucking, what are you doing? No. It's like me and my girlfriend Laura were watching a video yesterday. I will shut up in a second. Sorry, I can't fucking finish. About them people that go around like the cave diving and shit, and fucking they're going for the smallest spaces ever, and they go, about 6 people died cave diving going for a 6 centimetre gap, and you go, it's horrible that they've died, but I am not surprised. Do you ever watch them videos?
I don't really watch survival videos, no. But I know which ones you mean.
Yeah, like they're like, I have to hold my breath, breathe out, then I can get through this bit, and you're thinking, well, what is not? What are you doing? Like, oh yeah, it was trapped down there, and we couldn't get to him. Of course, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't understand. Certain people are just weird adrenaline junkies. I am not one of them.
You couldn't agree more.
That's like...
Could not agree more.
Certain things I would like to try, but certain things are like, nope.
Yeah, the gap's that big and they're going...
That's why I couldn't do caving.
I don't like caving in like a big one.
Walking in a cave, that's fine, but if I have to fucking crawl through something that I can fucking barely fit in,
that's the video we watched it on. No, they're going these 6 centimetre gaps like that, and they're like...
and if I have to go underwater in a cave...
Them ones are disgusting.
Fucking... Gotta keep going. Nah.
Them ones are fucking hot. Yeah, I don't know why people think that sounds like a good crack, that. Fuck off. Right, anyway, sorry, visuals, we will leave it there because I won't shut the fuck up. We'll have a slow walk to the cinema, and we're going to watch a monkey kill a bunch of teenagers who are, I think they're home alone. Oh my god, Jeff's coming, he's so thin, I want to make out with him, and then he's going to get his fucking dick ripped off by a monkey. Hopefully that's the plan. I wouldn't mind seeing a dick. You're going to see a massive dick when you watch fucking... Night of 7 Kingdoms.
I thought you were about a monkey.
Fuck. Oh, it's fucking hell. But anyway, just thank you for listening, and don't watch Silent Hill. It's fucking horrendous. Keep being your we'll keep it on.
And people.
New outro. As he stretches for it. He's stretching to get ready for the outro. I love because you can't see it. You can see the cogs working and finding something, and it's like he's rebooting. Don't you dare say keep swimming.
Well, I've not really said it yet this year.
Have you not said that one this year? Because you can use it. I don't think I have. If you haven't, I did say that to you. I would forget what you said.
I don't think I have. Just. Eat your vegetables.
Yay! Well done, kids.
Love you, bye.